Yay! Congratulations! Here we are. Hi, this is me. I'm here too. Here we are, live at this party. There's James with his shirt on. Honest, obvious, honest. Okay. Whoa! I'm looking at myself. Okay. All right, guys. So is it 1 o'clock? It's 1 o'clock. Okay, so here we go. I'm on the Facebook page and I'm hitting the big button. Publish. Here we go.
Here we go.
It's the beginning of the room.
All right. We're going in there a second. Okay, now I want to launch it on my wall. That should be all set to go on my wall. Yeah, can you hold this for a second? Okay, so I just got to type.
Yes. Literally behind the screen.
Ladies and
while she's doing that, thank you for Santi Sound for hosting this for us here. Great sound studio.
All right, yeah. By the way, Santa Sound did all the sound for the film. That's why we're here. And we're about to go in there and watch it in 5.1, and we're going to record that for you guys too. Okay, and we have something special once we get inside, a special surprise for you. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, on my wall. Whee! Hang on, go. Pose. Connection lost. That's great. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, gone. All right, Project Storm. Cheers. Take a sip.
Cheers.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so that's going to hopefully viral out like crazy. For those of you who know what we've been through, this has been a 4-year journey. A lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of people supporting this thing, a lot of anticipation. We're here. We're about to go in. Everybody, hopefully it's on the internet. There it is. Let's go watch it live. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Go watch it live, everybody.
Somebody grab that champagne bottle.
I'll show you.
Somebody grab that champagne bottle. All right, so we're going into, oh my gosh, we're blowing up. People are responding left and right. Okay. This is where they actually did the sound design. Michael Malerva, sound designer here. Producer. Rick, joint. Wonderful space. Check this out. This is amazing. Great big screen. This is where we did the stereo mix and the 5.1 surround sound for the film. And you guys are in for a treat because you're going to hear it in 5.1. Okay, before we start the festivities, Jody has a quick phone call she wants to make to a very special person who's waiting in the wings. Can you put on speaker?
Yes. Oh, that's not very loud, is it?
Turn up the volume.
It is. Hello, Lance Baby Doll. This is Jody and everybody else. Here at this, yeah.
Is that the loudest you can make it?
Is that the loudest?
Hang on, Lance. Hang on 1 second.
It's up.
Here, hold my phone for a second.
Okay.
The speaker's not on.
No, the speaker's on.
Okay.
Lance, are you there?
Let's see if there's.
Oh, that's not. Hang on,
No,
I think I
now
just
what did you
disconnected.
do?
I
Whoa!
think I just disconnected him.
No,
So sorry.
don't
All right,
go.
hang on. We need somebody to call him back who has a better speakerphone.
Ouch!
James.
He's there.
I'll do it.
Can we hear him?
Shush.
Lance, are you there?
Talk.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Now we got the audio.
Talk.
Yeah.
So, hey, Lance, you're live on Facebook. We're recording live, and we're about to screen the movie at the studio where they did the sound design.
Oh, I wish I was there. I really do. Mackenzie and Jody are there.
Jody's here. Mackenzie, I think, is on her way.
Cool.
But we have
Did Carly come over from London?
no, but hopefully she's online, like watching and gonna text in and type in and communicate with us. But we have about 15 to 20 other people here who supported the film.
Oh, how great, man.
So they're all
That's
here.
really good.
Every
You really kicked ass on that movie. I'm sorry. That's exactly what I feel.
thank you,
You're a
Lance.
talent. You're a definite talent.
Thank-
So I was proud to be part of it. Really serious.
Thank you so much. We really wish you were here, but I appreciate you calling in. And everybody, all at once, big round of applause for Lance Henriksen.
Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoy it and you make it home okay after you see it.
Yeah, it's going to be a big party over here.
Yeah, we miss you, darling.
I know. I wish I could be there, but God, we'll do more. We'll do some stuff together.
You got it. That sounds great. All right, Lance, we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, love you guys.
Bye. Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, and now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry. I didn't know who was still there. Bye. Now we're going to watch the film in 5.1 surround sound.
Not already running, is it?
No, he's got it all queued up, ready to go. All right, here we go.
Oh, shit.
And then afterwards, I'll just get a quick response from you guys on how you liked it or what your thoughts. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Pulse at your heartstrings because it's all about a man.
Oh,
Sorry, let me close the door real quick. I gotta shut the door.
okay, here we go. Ooh, dark and scary. Okay, here we go. Probably shouldn't turn this thing sideways at this point, should I? Can you turn the thing sideways after you're rolling?
No.
No? Okay.
No, don't do that.
You gotta keep it straight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Excuse me?
Sorry, just turning some lights down. Oh, it's gonna get really dark.
It'll get dark.
All right, don't go away, guys. We're still here. Ooh. Like in high school.
I think it got shut off. Oh, there it is, okay.
Woo, Travis.
What have you done?
Nothing. No. Stop it! No. Get off me!
Stop.
What do you want from me?
I want you to do what I say. Because that's what everyone do in this house.
Please stop.
We can't go on like this. Please. Please. Open your mouth, Grace. Open your mouth. Come on. Don't.
I don't want it. No.
Come on. Come on, please. Please. Open your mouth, goddammit. Oh, Grace. I'm so. door. Open the door.
Stop.
Grace. Grace, please open the door.
Stop it.
I can't take this. Come on. Open the goddamn door! Come on! Come on, open the door!
Just promise me.
Grace! Get away from the door!
Just promise me. No matter how bad it gets, I won't make it without you. I want to sleep in my own bed with you beside me. Promise me.
I promise.
No matter what.
No matter what. Grace. Grace.
Oh, Norman.
You look beautiful. No. The corn is higher than my pickup truck.
What I did? I'm sorry.
All right. No, don't go there. No.
Lights on. Woo. Okay. Hi, everybody. That still gets me every time, and I've seen it 1,000 times. Everybody, what did you think overall? Oh, Jody's crying at her own self.
It was so well done.
Raise your hand. Is there anybody here who has never seen it before? Really?
A lot of first timers.
Wow. I would definitely want to hear from you guys because you got to see it, 5.1 surround, high quality on the big screen. Any thoughts from anybody?
It was beautifully done.
What's your name?
Like, I'm Gail. I'm Jody's neighbor.
Oh, hi, Gail. Nice.
Yeah, like $1 million production.
Oh,
Like
well,
you
it
would-
almost cost us $1 million. So thank you.
Like something you would see in the theater.
We appreciate
so
that.
professionally done.
Yeah.
Nice. Anyone else? Comments?
I
Yes.
would love to see it as a feature.
Oh.
Beautiful and wonderfully
Yeah.
done. Thank you.
Wait, hang on one more time.
I say it was beautiful and wonderfully done. Thank you.
Awesome.
Peter
Thank you.
Looney,
That's
an
Peter?
actor. Yes.
Oh, hi, Peter. Nice to meet you. What'd you say, Jeff?
Well, I would love to see it as a feature film, show her decline, because I think so many of us have experienced dementia in all its various forms, with our parents or loved ones.
Yeah. Well, we've thought about that. We've gotten a lot of requests for that, but two things. I feel like, one, I don't think we could sustain the misdirect that long, and I kind of feel a less violent version of that has already been done, The Notebook. So I think our first feature film is going to be something radically different. More news on that to come. Some of you already know it's radically different. But yeah, no, a lot of people say that, and I would love to do that. But believe it or not, it was hard enough to sustain that misdirect for the 5 or so minutes that we did. It was really hard to kind of keep that going and not lose the audience's attention. Yes, ma'am.
I have seen it a couple of times, and each time, I keep thinking that what starts out looking like this really abusive relationship turns into this tender, painful, heartrending thing, and the transitions were fabulous.
Awesome. And you are? What's your name?
Judy Barrett.
Judy, thank you so much.
She's a
Friend of
poet.
Jody's. Awesome.
She's a poet.
Oh, we got poets, actors. This is great. Anyone else have a thought you want to share? Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Alina Madison. This is the first time I saw it, and I said at the end, I was just like, wow. I mean, the message was so clear, and I also didn't know what to expect because I didn't know what was going on, but the transitions were amazing, and the production value was great, and the acting was great.
Wonderful. And let's give a big round of applause for the sound. Yes?
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that amazing?
Big, where's Rick? Here's Rick. Take a bow, sir.
Yes.
Michael, take a bow, sir. Where are you? I can't get, wait, there you are. There you are. Yeah, we have a lot of supporters here, executive producers who donated and helped make it possible. I definitely want to thank Dave Cohen right here. It's very dark in here. One of our backers. Kelly Raymer. Without him, this would not have been possible, and I'm not just saying that as a exaggerated metaphor or compliment. It's really true. Kelly was senior executive producer, and has just been part of this process the whole way, and it's been amazing. James Popayan, of course, also could not have been made possible without James on so many levels. He's been a support system for me in so many ways, and he was also a senior executive producer, co-producer, and has been with us from the very beginning, even when we were first writing the script, all the way back to the beginning 4 years ago.
I was an intern.
When he started as an intern. Yeah, look how far you've come, baby.
Yes, exactly.
Nice. And Travis over here. Travis Burrell also could not have done it without Travis. Not only is he a senior EP on the film, but he's brought us a lot of resources and connections and stuff, and hopefully that'll continue after today. We can
absolutely.
viraling it out. So big round of applause. Anybody else on this? And of course, Jody. Big round of applause for Jody Jarrett. Mackenzie Mason and Lance Henriksen, who could not be with us. Big round of applause for them.
Well, no, I really like the transition. I don't know who was the genius that thought of the thriller captive bad guy, and she's in her point of view that she's remembering in this back of her mind with her Alzheimer's as a young woman. She doesn't even know this man, and she's going crazy, and then all of a sudden it turns, and then she all of a sudden remembers who she is, and it's this movement toward the Alzheimer's thing, and it's such a great message.
Yeah.
It just brought me to tears. It's my dad had a mild version of it, but he was.
How many people cried? Raise your hand if you actually got teary-eyed and it still gets me.
I've seen it
Easy,
100 times in early edits, and they still get it.
I would like to say that Carly Street wrote the original script. It was her original story idea. So it was her initial idea to have him kind of a bad guy and her the one reflecting back on her false reality, her dementia. And then when it really kind of transformed, her original script took place in a hospital and a shop, a car and a grocery store and all this stuff. And strictly for financial production reasons, I said, hey, can I take a crack at the script and just make it all take place in the house? And she said, oh.
While you're talking.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is kind of weird, huh?
There you go.
And so I said, can I take a crack at it and just make everything take place in the house? And my main inspiration was Misery. And a lot of people get that. Some people, not everybody does, but a lot of people go, oh, that's, yeah. So I was kind of channeling Misery when I was writing that. And so, yeah, and I think that's really when the script became, like, she had the germ of the idea and the misdirect and all that, but I think when it really, really took off was when it became about the love story.
Yes.
You know, and in my version, I wanted it to be about this promise that he made, because in the original version, he takes her to a home, and it ends there, and they're separated. She's sad in the home, in the nursing home, and he's sad at home by himself. And not only did I not want to make kind of a derogatory statement about nursing homes, and that wasn't Carly's intent either, but I realized nursing homes could take that as like, oh, we're saying that's bad. So that's when I decided, I'm like, let's not do that. And Lance agreed. I talked to Lance about this, and he said, no, he's a man of conviction. If he made that promise to her because it meant something to her, he's going to keep it. And that's when the whole thing kind of really changed, and we all just kind of jumped on board that emotional train. And then, of course, like I said, it wouldn't have been possible without Carly's initial script and her initial idea. So big round of applause for Carly Street. She can't be here because she's from the UK, but she did fly out for the world premiere we had last year at the Hollywood Film Festival, so that was awesome.
One note that you kind of missed on that, because she's actually had personal first-hand experience of the caregiving side of this.
Yeah, that's where her inspiration came from.
The initial germ came up. So
yeah, her inspiration was real life experience.
Yep.
My inspiration was Misery,
Yep.
and you know, just
Yeah,
having it be
combination
about
of those
a love story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody have any? I'll take this back now. Thank you so much. We'll turn it back on the audience. I guess we'll wrap this up. One person. You guys are gonna. I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes info here. Oh yes, thank you. Gene Blaylock. Great. Yeah, a lot of people already know Gene. Gene is with Sarah Films. He's a tremendous filmmaker in his own right. Has done a lot of projects, a lot of short films. Got some features coming up that we're all excited about. Little behind the scenes information for you. The scene with older Grace in the bed. Here, maybe I'll get back on you for this. The scene in the end where we see her in the bed with him, older Grace in the bed with him, to match the earlier shot. We did not shoot that. The reason we came up with that scene is because the brilliant Jody Jarris, on the day that we were shooting the bathroom scene, said, I know I'm not on camera until the mirror closes, but I want to go back and reenact everything that the other actress did exactly leading up to that point. And the camera was rolling. So when I was editing, I was looking at that footage, and I'm like, it wasn't originally in the script. I'm like, that's really profound, but I can't just use that one shot. You know the rule of you got to use twos or threes. You can't just use one, right? So I thought, what can we come up with to give us like a second shot of seeing her in the younger girl's reality? And I thought, overhead shot laying in the bed. That's fairly simple. It's not moving, whatever. So the brilliant Jean helped, and the brilliant Jody put her costume back on. This was a year later when I was editing. Put her costume back on, came over to my living room, got down on the floor. We green screened it from the up. We recreated the overhead shot with Gene and his camera. Gene lit it. And then Tony Hudson, the amazing VFX artist, superimposed her into that shot.
Oh, wow.
And you would never know it, right? Did anybody even have a clue?
No.
Yeah, so that's part of what's on the behind the scenes extras. We have a DVD for sale, and there's the making of and director's commentary, and there's a lot of scenes with me working with Lance and the actors, like very intently on some of these scenes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a surprise.
Oh.
It's all coming.
I want.
So the website's not quite up yet, so bear with us. We're still working on getting all that loaded. You can put in your pre-orders if you go to the site. But yeah, the DVD, digital download, posters, all that's going to be available here shortly. But I just wanted to point that out because that was an interesting behind-the-scenes moment. And Debbie and I even did a comment.
That was.
We're back. Can you confirm that?
I didn't see her name in the credit.
Yeah.
Before. Okay, hang on, guys. I think
Grace and Jody.
I'm trying to figure out if we're back live or not. Callie's checking, and then we'll do.
Okay, where is she? Is she here?
I think it temporarily suspended us, but is it? Can anybody confirm?
We're live.
Perfect. Okay, we're live again. Okay, so thank you. You were being blocked. Linda Palmer, also fantastic filmmaker, has a lot of similar projects about Alzheimer's and people in distress and trying to take care of ourselves and others. Linda Palmer was also a supporter of the film, executive producer on the film, and also brought a lot of other people to the table that helped support it. Thank you, my dear. Again, without you, not possible. So big round of applause for Linda Palmer. Linda did a wonderful short called Our Father with Michael Gross, which is also about Alzheimer's and the struggles. So we're very much kindred spirits regarding that.
Well,
And yes,
not to spend any time on me, but
Please
just
spend time on you.
No, because you did such an amazing job with this, Dawn, and you spent so much time on it. But I've seen it in the longer version, which was what, just under 10 minutes, and then this is a.
no, we didn't end up going with the shorter version. We thought about like a 5-minute version for viral, but we decided it was too confusing
So this
to
is
people.
the full.
That's the whole one.
Version.
Yeah.
Okay. But didn't you show a shorter version?
Yes,
at
and it
some
was
point?
just impactful, but we decided because then the people didn't get their credits and it was
Right.
confusing.
So are you going to include that in the back behind the scenes that you were just talking about, like the different cuts that you made?
Yes, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, that's in there too.
Because
Oh,
it's a fantastic way to show that you actually did tell a very viable story
in less than 8 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because what she's talking about is when we decided to go viral, we thought, oh, shorter is better. So we thought, well, let's cut out the opening credits with all the blah, 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 and cut out the end credits and just make it 5 minutes long. And so what I did is I started the film on the overhead scene of young Grace and him in bed, just started right from there.
Oh, wow.
And then tweaked it a little bit to tighten it up, and people, it had the same impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a filmmaker, it's amazing that you've done that you've worked on and you've re-edited it, and you've done all these different versions of it, almost every festival, right? Like you've added new people that are supporting it. That's just amazing that you go in and do that.
It was a 4-year journey for
Yeah.
this 10-minute film. And
Kudos to you.
the awesome thing is that with all the struggles and all the setbacks and all the determination, everybody involved still said it was worth it. And so for that, I couldn't ask for anything more than to people say it was worth it.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, thank you, Facebook, and thank you, everybody who's here. We're going to chat and party and have some more champagne. Thank you all so much, and I hope you enjoyed the film. Please go to the website, fragilestorm.com. That's where you can order T-shirts and the DVD and the behind the scenes and all that fun stuff.
And one other thing?
Oh, yes, hang on. Kelly would like to say something.
Yeah, I do. I love attention. I don't know why, but the guys at Sandy Sound did a really great job here in screening this for us. So if we got a lot of filmmaker friends. This place is amazing. They even got this cool little Foley room. I mean, that's ridiculous to me. So it's pretty awesome space here. So if you're looking for sound design, that kind of thing, look these guys
Rick.
up.
Rick, are you still creeping around the corner?
Right here.
Why don't we take our Facebook Live audience on a little tour?
Oh,
All right, you guys
sure.
are free to have some drinks and snacks. We're going to give our an audience a little tour of Santee Sound. Look at that. They even have a big mural.
Lobby, which we call our living room.
Lobby.
Sort of make it a quick tour. We'll go in here first, ADR. If the audience doesn't know what ADR is, it's automatic dialogue replacement, although there's nothing automatic about
Desk
it.
here to work from.
And talent comes in here to replace any bad dialogue that was filmed during production.
This is
And
gorgeous. I've never used this room
We
before.
record music in here as well. We can record groups, Foley groups, recreate. For Dawnsville Fragile Storm, we didn't need any dialogue replacement. The dialogue was in really good shape. It was all just about mixing, cleanup, and
Oh, and we can thank the Sound Bros for that. Jake Brichta and
thank you,
Joey
Sound Bros.
Paul.
Good job
They
on that.
record amazing sound, guys. If you need, it's the Sound Bros on Facebook.
say hello
Find
to
them,
Michael.
use them. They're amazing.
And this is our
Michael.
ADR control room. If we head back this way, we have our.
Okay, here we go. We're back on. Look at this break room, y'all. This is
Check
awesome.
it out. This is our kitchen with our famous.
There's Mama Shar, big supporter, big fan. Love Mama Shar.
We got our
Okay,
famous
beautiful
behind the
break
scenes
room.
wall over here.
I love this.
Lots of film images.
That's Michael's work.
Lovely. And you can even play ping pong with
Yeah, ping pong.
lit up pole.
We have our second mix room and our sound design room, sound editorial, Foley.
Wonderful.
Everything, the sound design and pre-dub for Fragile Storm was done in this room.
Mm-hmm.
and then it went over to the room where we screened it at.
Okay, so all
And
the
then-
main work is done
yep,
here.
and
Oh,
then
and look, they
over
have these
here.
comfortable theater chairs.
Yeah, theater chairs.
So you guys got to come hook up Santa Sound, man. They're awesome. They're in West Hollywood too, next to the
Foley
Gold's
room in
Gym.
here. And we did
Ooh,
a little
this is
bit of
cool.
the Foley work for the film in here as well.
So we got gravel,
Gravel, a little bit of grass,
my cute boots.
concrete. We even got glass.
Got glass?
Love
Some
the
great
glass.
glass. Nice. And sand, see sand. Other hard surfaces.
Yeah. So that's the nickel tour.
Wonderful. All right, Rick, big round of applause for Rick, everybody.
Thank you.
So much. Okay, so we're going to head back out here, see what everybody's doing, and then we're going to, I think, shut it down, and then so we can just party and relax. You looking for the bathroom? No. Okay, all right. So everybody's out there. I'm going to go join the party. Thank you, guys. Go to the website, fragilestorm.com. You can buy DVDs, digital downloads, T-shirts, everything to remember your experience. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.